and welcome to today's sofa sessions. Today we are on the sofa of the gorgeous Jess Diner. She is the beauty and lifestyle director of British Vogue, and she is mama to Noah, who is almost 3, and she has let us into her brand new gorgeous house tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure, thank you for coming.
So we're just going to gently ease you in with a few who would you rather questions.
Oh God, okay, right.
Okay, so would you rather go on holiday forgetting every single beauty item that you own or Noah's iPad? That's hard, right? It's a hard.
That is, I mean, how long is the flight? Like how long we talk, because
Okay,
that might determine.
Let's say 10 hours.
Yeah, I'd have to leave my makeup at home. And just hope that I get tanned enough that it doesn't even matter.
Okay, that is, yes, that's a mum answer. Okay, would you rather have no access to Instagram ever again or never have a facial again?
Oh.
Yeah, tricky one.
That is a tricky one. Maybe no access to Instagram, because I do love a good facial.
Is a facial your favourite beauty treatment?
Yeah, I'm like, I always like to have a treatment that does something, and I feel like massages are great, but if I'm gonna like sign off for an hour and not do work or mum stuff or be efficient, I want to have something that's going to make a difference, and that's a facial.
Where does the best facial?
So again, it depends on what you like, and you guys know because you do lots of lovely beauty stuff, but I really love Sarah Chapman's facials. They have these really good express like glow pods in the downstairs of the clinic where you can just go and have like 20 minutes of like LED.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Oh, Riri.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love Riri and Fenty Beauty, what she's done to kind of change the beauty game.
Your most used emoji?
Poo emoji, I love the smiling poo.
Like what? Who decided that he was going to be smiling?
I don't know, he's so happy.
So people often say that we all have the same amount of hours in the day as Beyonce, but we actually think we're going to replace that with Jess Diner, because you are, you know, you're the beauty director at British Vogue, you're mum to Noah, you travel so much, you are so super organised. Like, how do you do? What are your secrets?
His name is Edward Diner. Yes, my hubby. No, but honestly, like, it's a team effort.
Yeah.
So anytime I travel, anytime there's an evening thing, you know, it's always him that's going to be with Noah and sort of putting him to bed, dealing with him in the morning. So I definitely think having a partner in crime is my personal secret. And then just with work stuff, it's just a case of juggling and just kind of like trying to make it work. I think there's no perfect formula, there's no perfect balance. I kind of work in the day and then I'll try to leave on time. On like a normal day, I'll try to leave on time, and then I'll do bath or do bed, have dinner with Ed, and then I'll be back on 9. So it like a lot of late nights. I think that's my way of balancing it, but I'd rather do that than stay at work till 8 o'clock and not get to see him. So
Being a working mum is like it's the hardest thing. Like, I struggled when I went back to stylist, just trying to do everything. It's so impossible. But it sounds like you, your way of dealing with everything is to set boundaries and to like really like allocate time to everything.
yeah, and slightly try to compartmentalise as much as you can. But I also think I love my job, so I don't mind to do it. If I didn't love it, then nothing would justify being away from him. So. I mean, you guys know because you do it, you love it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only way you can kind of deal with the mum guilt, which is like...
I don't think that I allocate my time wisely enough. I think I waste too much time on Instagram.
Yeah, no, guilty,
but like,
though, guilty.
no, I want to like I think you're right. Like, you go home, this is your dinner time, this is your husband time, this is your kid time, and then this is your Instagram time. And I think I'm going to start allocating my time better. Maybe.
But you guys are really good because, Jem, you'll like turn off,
well, I was gonna ask
whereas
you
I'm like, you know, I do my work after dinner and then I can be like scrolling on Instagram for hours and then you know you have that like what am I doing? Go to sleep.
Of course. But then that brings us nicely to, so on the weekends, on Fridays, because you're Jewish, you switch off. So how does that all work?
So we keep the Jewish Sabbath, which is basically Friday night sundown till sundown on Saturday, and that is like no TV, no phones, everything switches off. So for me, that's kind of my boundary. Like, I just know, even if I've had the most crazy mental week and like Ed and I haven't even had a conversation and I've not done any bedtimes, I have that sort of window of time where it's
How lovely, that's so nice. Apart from, obviously, from the religious benefits you get, but for your mind, for your mental health, for everything, to know that you are shutting off once a week.
And like, so on a Saturday we get the papers delivered and I'll sit and I'll read a newspaper when Noah's napping, and I love doing that.
You switch your phone off?
Yeah, phone is
like
off
away,
completely.
you don't
It goes
touch
in
it?
the cupboard, like off.
I'm going to do this, yeah.
All day, it's so good. I mean,
I
you do
love
get that, like when you turn your phone back on, you're a bit like, oh, what's going to be waiting for me? But I don't.
50,000 WhatsApp messages from the group.
It's normally my family, actually.
Yeah.
It's like my group family chat with like 179 messages. But I just kind of, it keeps me sane a little bit. It's like putting your life on airplane mode just for like a day.
Of course, and knowing that you've got that coming once a week must be so nice. So I do it every night from 9 o'clock, 9.
But that's an equivalent. Like, I think that's amazing.
What do you do on the Saturdays?
Like, just hang out, have family time. Like, we'll maybe have my family over, or we'll go to Ed's family. Like, it's very much like we all live really close to each other. So it really is a time for like everyone to be together. And it also means for our families, even if we've been crazy in the week or I've been traveling, that we can still see each other.
So much.
But like, family time is really important. So that's,
so important.
it's our family day.
So you like a bit of a like junkie when it comes to being organised, and you have apps and things like that?
Yeah, so Ed is really organised and he has like inbox zero. So his inbox, he's literally, it's like,
does he reply
incredible.
like instantly?
Instantly, and like his inbox is his to-do list, because whatever is not being replied to is what needs to happen.
So efficient.
So efficient. That is never going to be me. And I read something in the paper on Shabbat about inbox infinity, and it's this idea that you can't let like mad emails stress you out, because you're never going to be able to reply to everyone. Like, even with the best intentions, it's just not going to happen. But from an organisational standpoint, like, my products are very well organised. If you were to come downstairs, So we've just moved, so Ed was like, all the products can't come with us. And I'm like, oh, please. So I've whittled it down, and I've got like a nice little organisational system of Muji boxes, kind of like how you guys do with your IKEA. Like I love a sort of organisational storage thing, and I've got on my phone, I've got like reminders lists where things ping up to remind you to do things. You know, there's like the notes section, and you can set reminders, and that's the kind of only way that I just put everything down in there on my to-do list, and I set myself reminders, and I'm so forgetful. It's the only way I remember to do anything.
Then we have to talk about Jess's dresses.
Yes, dress diner.
Dress diner. Why is that not a hashtag? Is that a hashtag?
My friend Emma was like, you are dress diner, and I'm like, I'm so annoyed I didn't think of that.
So use it.
So why do you wear dresses every day?
It's just so much easier to just have one item of clothing to think of in the day. I just like can think of something the night before and then just throw it on.
Do you own jeans?
Nope. I have no trousers.
Really?
None.
Your wardrobe is just dresses?
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
And skirts, but that.
So we did our no jeans challenge in the summer, and it was
I
so
remember
liberating to actually, we were the same, like just a dress.
And like no pinching waistlines. So, but yeah, I just find it so much easier. And I think it's like a bit of an evolution thing, is like you kind of, like I've grown up. I feel more grown up in a dress, and I feel like going to work, that's just my, yeah.
For any mums out there who, want to ditch the jeans and try dresses, where would you suggest, where's good on the high street to look for dresses? H&M and Zara. And actually being on maternity leave, it kind of like opened up this whole other dress avenue, because breastfeeding, like I needed things, so like shirt dresses. So actually this is one, but it had things where you could just have easy access, but the rest of you stays covered. I did a lot of shirt dresses when I was on maternity leave, but H&M and Zara, like my go-to. I always just go on the app and I look at newest, and then I sort by midi or maxi. All about the filter and just being like efficient with your time and your shopping. And we can't come to your house without having a look through your beauty stash. So can we go and have a peek?
Yes, with pleasure. My bathroom is very tiny, so we'll have to all breathe in.
Thanks.
Are you even
Actually, I bought that because I saw you talking about it.
Yeah.